Hello, beautiful souls. It's been a little while since I've jumped on to do a video. I've been busy with other things that's happening, global and around the world, supporting some of the groups that I'm in. So I thought it was time that I jump back in and just to share and have a little bit of fun. I have these cards. I love these cards. These are the Work Your Light cards. They're really fun. And I do actually have some things that I wanted to share, and I must remember to write them down, because then when it comes to doing these videos, I actually then can't think about what I want to share. So as a tool, I go to the cards sometimes and just ask, what would people like to know? And this is really fitting for me too. It says, dance with life, do something to change your energy. Beautiful cards. So we can often get in ruts, sort of grinding into the grain, grooving it out. And that can be nice, routine and grooving things out. But we always, we do need change and we do need newness. And our soul's always expanding and expanding to more. So if we don't go to that newness, or allow ourselves to go, or we're stuck, life gets boring and we sort of shrink and shrivel, and we're not allowing the new life force energy to flow. So if you're feeling stagnant or stuck or not allowing yourself to go, sometimes it can be simple as just doing something else, doing something different, okay? Because it's always fun. Our souls are very playful and joyful, and they want to go into new territories and explore things. At the core of who we are, we have that inner child. It's very playful and joyous and young at heart. So it's fun to find some different things to do, find some different ways to groove out your energy. Sometimes it can just be as simple as that. If you're finding yourself stuck in a lot of patterns, then obviously that can be more ingrained from programming from the past, where there's something that may have happened when you were younger, and it may be unconscious to, well, it will be conscious to you, but unconscious to what's happening now. Meaning, so when I work with people, they either have blocks, sometimes it's as strong as trauma, and some of these blocks can be as simple as, I've had people who are successful in business, but they want more success. They've sort of stagnated. So, and it goes back to, often it'll just go back to when they're younger, something happened, there was an event, something someone said, and it could have affected them in a very strong way with strong negative emotion. Now, people don't often recognize it as that. They just recognize it as, oh, I've got this thing happening again, or this sabotage, or this pattern. But actually, when you identify what that is, you can link it back to those events when you were younger. And when you clear them, it changes everything. And once they're cleared, they're cleared. So it's not like it repeats itself. Once you're cleared, it's like a reset starting from where you are, basically. Of course, you can groove out, in a way that can be detrimental to you again. But to be quite honest, once you're in that positive flow and you're remaining positive, it's easy to stay there. It's really easy to hold that. So if you're feeling a bit stuck, it may be that you just need to find a new way to just dance with life at the moment. Do something different, do something spontaneous, do something to change your energy. I find that, I'm a bit of a nutter when I do things. I love having fun. So I'll find myself just cracking up laughing. I'll find myself, even when I go to Zumba amongst a whole group of people, I'll be laughing at myself, just finding joy. We take life too serious. You need to lighten up and laugh and have some more fun. So I'm going to pull an angel card, because these are nice as well. And I'll pull another one of those Work Your Light. And I'm just going to keep this short and sweet for you today. So do something refreshing, something different you haven't done before, something new. you know, something that's helpful to you. Don't go doing something detrimental. That's not what I'm saying. And let's see what this card is. It is the Angel of Eternal Love. As I let love in, it stays in my soul forever. Okay? As I let love in, it stays in my soul forever. So I don't know if I'd 100% agree with that, because firstly, your soul is already loving and adoring you. And then there's this physical soul, this physical vehicle that houses our soul, connected to the spiritual soul. And it's a choice. You can let love in, or you could be letting in anger, frustration, or hate, which is actually the absence of love. So yes, you can let it in, but nothing's forever. You have to understand, as humans, we are living with very powerful emotions, and all your power is in the now. So, you know, it's like Abraham says, my favorite teachers, it's not like a college degree. Once you get it, that's it forevermore. You're allowed to experience a range of emotions, and you get to pick and choose. So yes, you can attain it once you've felt it. We've all felt a range of emotions. It's very easy to go back to it and activate it again. But it doesn't mean once it's in there. I guess you could agree with that by saying it's in there forever, but then it's up to you to activate it. So let's pull one of these for fun. And I'd love to say and add to that, that all your power is within. You absolutely are extremely powerful. Oh, that one flipped. You would be surprised what is at your fingertips. You have the ability to activate so much. It's incredible. So share your voice. Come out of the cave. Persecution, expression. So what is it you're not expressing yourself about? What is it you're not speaking up about? What are you fearing if you do? Now, the throat chakra is extremely important. It's connected to the thyroid gland. And this is expressing ourselves, self-expression, speaking, public speaking, hearing, listening. Is connected to telepathy as well as up here in the third eye. But this is a very powerful communication device here in this realm. So even though you are expressing and speaking or not, depending on whether you are or not, it's also a receiver. So it's where we listen as well, what we pick up on. So you might want to look at what is it that you're not expressing? What are you holding back? And how you are expressing. So are you expressing with a lot of anger, frustration, hate? How are you expressing? If you're expressing with love and kindness, it's going to be wonderful. And alternatively, if you need to express. So it's not to be misguided by, I'm not allowed to speak up, or I'm not allowed to be disgruntled. You absolutely are allowed. It's to monitor how much of that am I being disgruntled and expressing that. So, but if you're holding and swallowing back and not, you know, swallowing your words, and you're holding back here and you're not expressing yourself and you're angry or frustrated, you will have imbalances in this area as well. So I'm going to leave that with you, and have a lovely week, and I'll jump back in when the timing is right again. So big soul love from me. Bye for now.